Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Moxie podcast. We are a cerebral palsy podcast that want to have an open discussion with living with CP, the challenges, the funny, the achievements, the good, just everything about it. My name is Sonia, and I'm here with my co-host Sarah.
Hi guys. So last episode, we kind of went on a tangent and we missed our, what we wanted to talk about, which is like a day in the life of someone with CP, and we're gonna go through with that. But we wanted to mention that Carson is no longer going to be on the show. We're sorry to see him go, but he has other things he wants to take care of, and we wish him the best. And so we're gonna start again with the day of the life, and we're gonna begin with like how we wake up, how we feel, how's it getting dressed, all those things. And do you want to start, Sonia, or do you want me to?
I can start. Yeah,
Okay.
so I wake up. I'm surely trying to fix my sleep schedule. I try waking up at 9 a.m. I know it's still late, but I
But
can't
you
sleep.
go to sleep super late, right?
Yes,
You're
I'm still at least it's 1 a.m. now, which is a little earlier than it was before. But I know that's still so bad, but I don't think it's gonna get any better. I might slowly start trying to move it
I
up in
think
30-minute increments.
people your age, they're all about that life,
Right, night owls, especially like on weekends, like when you want to go out with your friends, but I even do it
Right,
during the week. That's why I can't have an
right.
8 a.m. class. But anyway, I wake up at 9 and I like I was saying in the last one, I tried like just doing like stretching, make sure like I extend like my whole body as much as I can. Start the day
Mm.
off with that, like because like my muscles will get tight overnight, and then I also do like this like neck thing because I know even like able-bodied people, I don't think we realize like how like your neck can start aching, and I've just heard like people like stories of like that, and that's like kind of petrified me, so I'm like I want to avoid that. And
Yeah.
then of course I have to go pee because I just slept for 8 hours, and I take night showers, so I kind of just I like try waking myself up, so maybe I might go eat like Oreos or something, but I'm not the most like breakfasty person, and I don't get dressed later into the day before my classes because I want to be like fresh for that, so I'll just start like doing some assignments for my classes or whatever.
Hmm.
And trying to think.
Do
Obviously, I
you
brush my teeth.
do you have
That's
like a hard time getting dressed? I know it's kind
um.
of personal, but
Oh yeah, I was gonna cover that later, but yeah, okay, because most people get dressed
okay.
right away. Yeah, I can talk
Yeah.
about that. I
Or you can
do
wait. I
depend.
want.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, you can wait to talk about it too. It's just something I thought about.
No, yeah, I can. It makes sense to do it now. Yeah, I do. It's really annoying because like I feel like I have to plan my outfits on my abilities. Like, it's really hard for me to zip things up. It's nicer if it's like a thicker one, so it will like come together rather than like something that's like loose with like my right shoulder, like it will fall off. So then it's harder
Hmm.
to make it come close together to zip it up properly. So I always like if I do want to do a zipper, it takes like several minutes. And
Hmm.
same thing with buttons, depending on the type. Like a button on the jean, I don't really have a problem. Same thing with the zipper on a jean. It's always like the top part. So sometimes like with especially like winter's kind of past here where I live, but there's so many like cute like winter outfits, but it's like sweaters, buttons, all of this fancy
Yeah.
stuff. And so um, that makes it kind of hard. And obviously, like, because I mainly have usage of only one hand, I've had to find other ways to get myself dressed. But if I like wear like a hoodie or like just short sleeves, long sleeves, it's also can sometimes if like pants can be hard to pull up because I'm pulling it up from one side.
Right.
But I just try finding like pants. But I that for the most part is okay. But like for some of my classes, they require like business casual wear, and I
Oh my.
have to go very like minimal on that because it's harder for me to do like the fancier things again,
Right.
like what I was saying, and it's like I see like all the kids like they're dressed so nicely, and I just kind of have like a simple skirt on and a long sleeves top. And then also in regards to like this kind of goes with getting dressed is
Mhm.
like with my hair, like in like a more professional setting, you shouldn't keep it open. It should be like tied back or whatever. But
Mhm.
I'm not very good at that. I could probably learn how to do a ponytail, but I don't look how like how it looks on me. I really like braiding it, but that wouldn't be possible. With one hand, so I might learn how to do a ponytail. So that's also really frustrating. Like if my hair is like really oily or looking frizzy, I feel like I can't really. I'll try putting in hairspray, but that's not magic. So it's really hard that I just have to go out with hair that's not looking the nicest, and I know that can like really like take away from appearance. So I like, and I love like curling hair, or, like blow drying, but it would be really hard with one hand because I would mainly like get like the left side. It would be like very damaging, and then the curls. It's like you need kind of two hands to do that. But I did see like a stand like for like that you could put like the blow dryer on, and you mainly like move your head. But I feel like that's like a lot of maneuvering, and it's still hard to make sure you get like all the spots evenly. But yeah, that's kind of how getting ready is for me. What about you?
So I I do have the same button thing, and I found a little tool like I showed you before
Oh my
for the
God, I need to
button.
get that. You need to send me the link because that
I
seems
will,
so
and
helpful.
I'll post it wherever we post this on
Yeah, we can put it in
Amazon.
the description. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have those issues. I do have both my hands so I can do like hairstyles and stuff. I think they look messy, but I do try to keep on doing it. Like I just started braiding my hair in the
Oh, you
first,
can braid your hair?
yeah, because I
Aw.
wanted to do my daughter's, and I'm like, okay, Sarah,
Right. I'm sure she would
first
love
try
that.
you, get it right, and then you can do her hair. So,
Right.
um, my first braid was really loose and
Oh, yeah,
kind
that would
of,
be hard.
yeah. So the more I do it, the better I do with it. And I know it's
Right.
like, if my hair's wet, it's way easier because it's not all these pieces. Um,
Oh, that's so true, because when you're
where,
wet, it's like sticks together more.
so I noticed that. And, but I don't have a job or like anything like you have that I would need to dress up catch or business like. So
Hmm.
I end up wearing leggings most days,
Same, I
you
love
know,
leggings when I don't have to do
hoodies,
that.
and you know that's it's cold here. You know, I live
Mhm.
in the Midwest, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
freezing.
be cold here for a while.
So is it
So
harder for you to put on like multiple layers, or like how do you go about
I
that?
would say it takes me longer than the average
Mm-hmm.
person, sure. And
Right.
um shoes, like I'm not good at tying my gym shoes.
Oh, I
So
me neither.
so I
You
end
have
up
the ability, right? But it's
I
not as
do have the ability, it takes me so long and
same.
sometimes it's not like tight. Like you want your laces nice and tight, right?
Right. Like the
But
pretty with the two bows. Mine are like the bows are lopsided. Like one's small, one's big. And
yeah.
it comes down after like maybe 2 hours. That's generous. So it's just obnoxious.
I know it's annoying, right? So
Right. That's why I get like non-lace shoes. I really recommend those. There's like tennis shoes that you can just slip on.
I was just about to say I just got into the slip-on shoes, so
Best investment ever.
they're so awesome, and
You just put
I'm
some socks on, put the shoes on.
and I'm trying to think one up. If I do my makeup, I it takes me longer for like eyeliner and stuff, and
Oh
usually it's
yeah.
way all over my eyes, so I gotta clean
Oh
it
god.
up with
Right. Yeah, that definitely
Q-tip.
does take
But
time.
I do really try because I really enjoy looking nice, when they do go out on the off chance. So even though it might take me 2 extra hours than say an able-bodied person, I'll put that time in. Just
Right, it's
because I
worth it because
really
you feel better.
I want to try. I want to look my best and present myself. Um, well, I'm
No, I
trying to
love that you don't let it stop you from doing it just because you have to put in a little more effort. I love that you're still willing to do that. You're not letting it hold back and you enjoy like getting ready, doing makeup. So that's so good that you don't give up on that.
thank you. And like this hair, I love this thing. You won't have to wash your hair for like 4 days.
Right, exactly. Nobody can tell. You
But
cover it, you're lazy, you don't feel like what wait, how is it washing your hair? Like, is that
um,
like a little tricky for you?
it's not tricky. I just
Okay.
think also my hair is to my butt, it's super long.
Long
So
hair
I
is a
also have to wash my hair like 3 times. So it just
oh,
takes a
triple
long,
shampoo.
yeah, so it just takes a long time.
That is a process.
Shaving though, that's an issue for me. When I was like 13 years old, I had like cuts all over my legs from shaving
Oh
because
my
I was like
God.
trying so hard. Eventually, I learned how to do it better. You have to take your time, even
You
though,
can't rush it, even for an
right, you can't
able-bodied
rush it.
person.
So
Yeah,
that's
I usually
it takes
shave in like the
forever.
shower and I
Hmm.
put conditioner to like, because I don't have shaving cream. I just put conditioner and it actually works really smooth. But it's so hard for me to do like my underarms. And of course, that's the part that most people see because I always normally wear long sleeves and long pants. Actually, no, I
Hmm.
wear short sleeves, long pants. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
when I lift up my arms, I'm like, sometimes it's so embarrassed because like I can like do it. My right one ends up a lot cleaner, right? Because I use my left hand, but I have to use my left hand to do my left one, and so then it's hard to get every last hair. And of course,
Yes.
my left arm's the one I lift up the most, so like kind of. But I'm like, it's body hair. It's like if men can have body hair, like what? Like I'm like starting to not like care as much about it. Obviously, I don't want there to be like a jungle of hair, but like if there's like a couple strands, I'm
It's
used to like
okay.
be trying so hard to get it and now I'm like
Yeah.
I don't really care. For me,
Oh,
it oh sorry, what?
do you ever get waxed? Cause I
Um
will get like my face, like my eyebrows. I do my own eyebrows, but I mean, let's face it, they can do it so much better and so
right, I feel
quicker.
like for anybody it's hard because like they're trained in that. They do it so good.
Hmm.
Your eyebrows do look really pretty, but that's so nice you can do it yourself. For waxing, I wax my upper lip. I feel like other places it would hurt like a lot. I tried like laser hair removal. You would like shave your whole body, like yeah, and then they would like use that machine. And I guess it's just in my genes to be so hairy. I did that for like many months, and it didn't stop the hair from growing.
No,
So of course, it doesn't grow on my head where I want it.
no, you got good hair. You look
Thank
great.
you. Good body hair too, unfortunately.
It comes with the territory, okay?
Yeah, it's like a cancel out each other.
Well, but getting back to waking up and getting ready in the morning, I do always have coffee. I am like addicted. I love my coffee, so I'll have
Oh my God, so
that.
you can't go like one day without coffee? Would like
Mhm.
that screw with you?
Yes, I don't think I could function without
Oh God, that is an
coffee.
addiction.
Yeah, and I love caffeine. Like I'm addicted to it. I don't love it, but I
Hey, it
feel
gets
like
you
I
through the
need
day.
it. I can't function throughout the day without. I have a coffee in the morning, and then around 2 or 3 p.m. I have a Red Bull because I feel
Oh,
like
wow, that is a lot of caffeine. A
yeah,
coffee and then an energy drink later? Oh God. Hopefully
yeah.
that's okay, like on your heart health and stuff.
I'm alright. I'll be alright. And then
Hey, yeah,
let's
you might
see.
as well enjoy it rather
Yeah. Because
live these
I'd
days
rather
out.
be amped up than falling asleep on the couch. Because that's
Yeah,
what I
no, that would
want to
be horrible.
do. And then let's see. So I wake up, I have my coffee, and I wait basically for the baby to wake or not baby, Adeline to wake up, and then it's like my day is getting started at that point
Right, your
because
me time is over.
yeah, that's over time to either like start on laundry, start on the dishes because that's always gonna be something to do. And then she'll want to
That's
get breakfast. She'll want to cuddle maybe a little bit when she first
oh,
wakes
that's so
up.
sweet.
Yeah, she sometimes not all.
I guess it depends what mood she's in. Wait, so with laundry, I wanted to like ask you,
Yeah,
like, are you good with like folding clothes?
I am gonna be. It takes me longer, I would say.
I'm
I'm good at
sure.
foaming though. I've been
Okay,
doing
that's
it for so long though. So it's just
finding the right
got a
technique.
knack of it, yeah.
For me, it's like kind of hard, but I mean, it gets the job done. Does it look the prettiest? No, but and socks are like the hardest for me to do because that's really two-handed dependent. But like
Yes.
I found a method where
Mm-hmm.
like it still requires two hands, but not as much because I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have like very minimal usage, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it doesn't really stay. But it's fine.
Like, do you hold it with your left or right, sorry, and then you pull it with your other hand?
Kind of. I can kind of explain it. It's hard without showing it, but I put
Yeah.
like one sock like this and then the other
Uh-huh.
one like this, and it forms like a little T or like a plus sign, whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And then like the whole like part of the sock, I kind of like pry open with my right hand. And then
Mm-hmm.
so that's like on one side, and then the other side is like the like toe part. And you
Mm-hmm.
put that inside of the whole part, and then I do the same thing with the horizontal part, put like
Mm-hmm.
the whole part inside of the toe part. And so then it looks like almost like a little square when you fold it. It doesn't look like the
Oh,
normal way you fold socks, and I don't know. For me, that works better because I kind of just had to find a way that.
I'm lazy. I just stuff one sock in the other sock and call
Wait,
it a
I
day.
love that. I didn't think about that. That's
Oh
so
yeah.
smart.
I have 3 people socks I gotta do. I gotta find the fastest way to get these socks.
Right, yeah, you have a lot more laundry to get there. So it's like, how can I just put these socks together so
Yeah,
they
I'm
don't
just
get
like,
lost? As long as they
phew.
stay in a pair, that's what matters.
Yep. And okay, what else? So yeah, she's up. Also I take my back and
Good. Ever since
vitamins.
you told me that you could take it on an
No.
empty stomach, I now take it at 10 a.m. I'm so happy I do that.
How's it feel?
It feels better because it really
Yeah.
does. I do sense a difference, especially with my hand. It's so much more like it gets like really tight where it like curls up like this, but I notice
Uh
I can and it like the fingers clam up, but it's easier for to keep it more open to do like a little bit more. So I'm glad because during the night I don't really need that because I'm sleeping. So during the day it's really helpful. So I'm glad you shared that you can take it on it.
yeah, yeah, it works faster almost, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
works super fast. I'm like surprised. Like I can like literally tell the difference between the tightness. Like it's actually a truly a muscle relaxer. Obviously, it's not like magic. It's not like oh, I can use
Right,
one hand
yes, yeah.
completely, but like
Yeah, also, I've been taking it more often now. Like, I would only take it in the morning, but you know how they suggest taking it 3 times a day? For
oh,
me,
really? They
for,
do?
for me at least.
I need to
You
increase.
don't?
I only
You,
take it one time a day. Maybe I need to maybe take it at least two times a
how
day.
much is your dosage?
Ah, I don't know. What is yours?
Mine's only 10. So
Oh,
I
I think
do
mine might be
10, 10,
stronger.
10.
I'll check and I can let you know.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. I noticed it stays in my body, so it's more consecutive how I feel. And that's
That's
really
good.
been working out for me.
No, that's
Okay,
good. You have to find what works for you.
yeah,
What's the next thing you do?
so do you want to switch over to like the second part of your day and go over like what you do when you leave and go out for the day and that stuff like the second part of our notes here?
Yeah, I can go over that. So the second part, I guess I can talk about going to my classes, and so I live a little bit off campus, so it's kind of a walk, but it's not too bad. I've noticed recently though, like I don't know, I used to be able to walk like 20,000 plus steps, like but like I can still can like my legs will start hurting or like get like spasms. But it's not too bad like when I'm just like walking to my classes. So I get my bag ready and then I go to my classes which are normally okay, but like yesterday we had like a bread like we had to butter some bread. It was just like an example to show a concept that we were learning. I'm not in a cooking class, but and it was like really hard. Like I can do it, but it look I look weird doing that. So when it's like activities like that or like cutting activities, pasting activities. We don't do that anymore in college, but like in elementary school or like middle school, like that was always challenging for me, but I go to my classes and then I will come back and yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you?
So it depends on like what we're doing for that day. If we have it planned out, like toddler time or gymnastics, or we're just going to meet like my grandma, you know, 'cause she lives right down the street actually.
Oh, that's
Um,
so nice.
yeah, so before we do all that, I have to, like, first I make sure Adeline is ready. So I will feed her, I'll make her breakfast. Then we have to brush her teeth, wash her face, get
That's
dressed, and so it's a lot, right? And it takes me longer. So I really have to I have to make sure, like, okay, by this time we have to have this done. By this time you have to, put on your
your time
pants.
management skills are so good, very scheduled.
Well, it's only because of her.
Mm-hmm.
That's honestly the only reason. For myself, I don't leave myself enough time. So at the end of her getting ready and all cute, now I have to brush my teeth, wash
Yeah, it's
my
like you're
get
getting two people ready.
yeah, get ready as fast as I can to make sure we're there where we need to be on time. Of course, if we're going to my grandma's, she don't care if we're late or whatever.
Right, it's not like an
But,
appointment.
but,
Yeah.
so that takes up the majority of my morning, to be honest. Just getting ready to go out.
Yeah, and you're getting
And
ready for
then,
two people.
mhm. And then, so we're on our, see, we're going out to toddler time. We have to get her in her car seat, which it's a lot easier now than it used to be. Like when she was a baby, it was really hard to get her in and out of the
Oh,
car
because she
seat,
wouldn't be
you
able to
know.
help, right?
Right.
You had to completely
So
move
I
her.
had to carry that big old car seat. So
Wow.
we didn't go out very often, to be
Understandably.
completely honest with everyone. Like, I know it seems like I'm really outgoing, take her everywhere, but that only happened like when she turned about 1.5, because it was a lot easier to get her out.
Yeah, that's
Um,
impressive.
so we get out, we go to the car, we drive wherever, we do our thing, and then I have to be home in time to clean and make dinner. So we
You
go
make
out
dinner
for,
every day? Sorry, do you make dinner every day?
yes, almost every day.
Oh my God, you are so strong for doing that.
No, I'm just used to it.
Right,
I
a
just got
routine.
used to it. And it's not only the gourmet meals. It could just be a salad, chicken, veggie, it's
Right,
easy
yeah,
stuff
something that
too.
just fills the stomach, somewhat
Yeah.
healthy.
And I usually make breakfast and lunch for uh, at least me and Andy too. So just, just that stuff, like takes up so much time, you know,
Yeah.
making, preparing, cleaning, because my house is always a mess.
Oh my
Literally.
God. Yeah, maintaining that house, I can imagine. Oh,
I just I just cleaned Eddie's room and they
oh God.
reorganized and they make sure everything looks not just looks nice, it's clean, right? And I
Right. Like this.
know in one day it'll look like a complete catastrophe again.
Oh no.
It's
Oh my
like
God. So
why
that's
do
something you
I
have to do
even do
so
it?
often. Yeah, I can imagine with a toddler, like maintaining their room. They're like so like messy, toys, this, that.
And also, what do I do throughout the day? So I do a lot of my grocery store is called Jewel in Albany, so I do a lot of pickups also.
Oh,
I
that's so
those
nice.
help me out a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's such a pain. I can't stand grocery shopping. I can't really go alone because I need someone to drive me, but it's
Mm.
like so it makes it better going with someone, but like especially with my eyesight, it's really hard. Like I can see like the signs like in the aisle saying like what is what, but like when I get in that specific aisle, it's really easy for me to overlook something. So I'm glad someone's there and like they'll help me out. But like I've gone grocery shopping by with myself like when I'm at my parents' home. It is walking distance. It's just something that I don't enjoy.
I think no one enjoys
Right. No one's like, I
going
want to
there.
go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
no.
That's like shopping like at a mall or something is like fun.
Yeah,
But grocery
no.
shopping, it's a chore.
So yeah, I find that the pickup is so nice, but also it can be shitty because
Oh, the
some
wrong
people,
items?
yeah, some people don't get what they give you. You know, that's just life and humans. But
Right.
they'll
You
give
never.
you moldy strawberries and
Oh, yeah, 'cause
gross
they don't check it like
onions.
how you would. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
and sometimes the bread's all smashed at the bottom of the
Like,
bag,
what
and
are they doing? You would think they like climbed a
I
mountain.
know one time I got vinegar. I like to clean with vinegar, so I buy it quite often. And I guess the bottle broke, and there was vinegar all over my two of the
Oh,
bag.
so
And they were
bad.
like, "Sorry."
That's all they can say. Like,
I'm like,
sorry, it happened. We're
"No."
not gonna do anything about it.
Oh, that's not gonna jive. So yeah. So I would say the majority of my day is taking care of Annie, obviously, which I love,
Mhm.
and then just preparing for what we have to do that day, like mostly cooking and cleaning, like a
Yeah, that takes up.
typical housewife.
I can't stand cooking and like again, both are a little challenging for me. It would be brooming is really hard for me. So I use like a Swiffer. It's a little easier because you just
Hmm.
kind of move it around. You don't have to like bend your back as much. So that's also good for everyone. It's not just like straining on your back. Mopping again, I just use like the wet Swiffer, but I know it kind of just gets the surface. It doesn't really clean everything, but it's yeah, cleaning in
We need to
general.
get you one of those handheld little vacuums, like the light ones.
Oh my
Those
God,
are
my parents
awesome.
have that. I'm gonna invest in one. It's just kind of
Yeah, they're nice.
expensive, but
They
that's
are.
so convenient. And like my parents have one that can like spray out like a cleaning like thingy, and then so it like can vacuum and like mop at the same
Nice. I
time.
love that.
Do
Yes.
you have that?
I have a little Dyson that's portable. I love that thing. And
So
then they have,
fancy.
yeah,
That's
and then
so
they have
nice.
a Swiffer, the wet jet ones that
Oh,
you
you have
can.
the fancy Swiffer. I have like the wet pad that you just put on it. Oh my God, is the wet jet good?
I love the wet jet. But I
Oh my
had the
God, I need to invest.
regular Swiffer for many years. So I did that. I invested in my wet jet. I love it.
No, that's so smart. Yeah, because it's like you'll use it, especially since you have to clean so much. I normally clean like twice a week, and that's it. Because like
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't really make that
Well,
much of a mess.
it's just you, so that's always
Yeah.
nice. You can pick up little stuff as you go.
Yeah,
If,
yeah, yeah. That's what I do daily. It's like, oops, spill that. I'll pick it up. I probably
mhm,
clean the counters every other day, but I don't, that's not hard. I don't really,
yeah,
it's more like the whole mopping, sweeping. I get, ugh, God. And
yeah.
cleaning like the couch and this. The fridge, I hate cleaning so much because it's so hard to like hold it open and then get like back, like, and especially since I'm so short, that doesn't help. So reaching like the back of the shelf, holding it open at the. I hate cleaning the fridge so much.
Wait, I forget. You're like 5'4", did you say?
5'2".
Five
Oh, you're
two.
shorter than
Okay.
me, which
Yeah.
surprised me. We're
I
both
don't
short.
know what. Everybody thinks I'm so tall. It's like,
I don't know,
no,
you give that
it's the
vibe. Even when I
internet.
see you like stand, I'm like, oh, you're so tall, but I guess not.
No, I'm
No, I'm
joking.
5'2", but I know, and I get so it's hard for me to reach cabinets too. I'm like,
Mhm.
half of my cabinet space is wasted. Because I
I
can't really
know.
use a step stool because my balance is bad. I mean, I can, but it's like I would like to hold on to something when I'm using a step stool, but if I'm reaching something, I can't be holding on.
Yes, I get that too. My balance isn't great either. I'm
Mhm.
pretty good at like major not fine motor skill, the other one. Like what's
Oh,
it
like
called?
bigger things. Fine motor
Yeah.
skills is very tricky, I
Yeah.
feel.
So that's my biggest obstacle, the fine motor stuff, like the intricate stuff and all
Okay.
that. I
Yeah.
just it's
But so
horrible.
both of your hands are equally affected, right? Or
Um, I no, I think
oh,
my right hand is a bit stronger. I can use
okay.
both hands, but I feel like I use my right hand a lot more. And like I write with my right hand, but it's not like good, it's just like
Right.
kind of sloppy, like a drunk person writing.
That's so funny. Hey, it's doctor handwriting. That means you're smart. Doctor
uh,
or drunk. If it's drunk, then you're fun.
definitely fun. I don't know if it's smart,
I love
but
that. I had to go to a handwriting specialist because I was meant to be right-handed, but obviously I can't. And so I had to learn how to write with my left hand. So when I was like 4 or 5, like every like I think it was twice a week, there was this lady who would meet with me at like a library. I can't really remember. And like I could not like if I like wrote the letter A, you wouldn't even be able to tell that it was a letter A. It looked like doodling. And like now I have like neat-ish handwriting. It's like legible. It's not bad. People have told me I have neat
because
handwriting, which I don't see.
because you worked in it so long,
Oh
right?
yeah, it was such a long process. That way I was ready for when I went to kindergarten. But yeah, I had to get a specialist, or well, my parents did. I was too young, but I'm so glad they did that because yeah, it would have been so hard for me to learn how to write like in a normal school, I think, because they would move very fast and because I needed more time to learn. Not my left hand isn't affected, but it's just learning, I guess, to write with a different hand that wasn't meant to be your dominant hand.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
Oh my
I'm
God,
getting
so cute. I
pushed
didn't
around.
notice.
Stop, Annie. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be
She's
sorry.
manhandling me. She's like stronger than me.
I
Annie,
love
come
that.
in. Annie, come here. Come say hi.
Come
Come
say
here.
hi. Meet our viewers.
Oh,
She's the cutest and she's the prettiest smile. No, don't take
say,
it off.
say hello.
I need some of those too.
No, you can't have my headphones. Not happening.
Uh-oh, she needs her own pair.
She does.
Oh,
Okay,
cute.
wait, I can't talk, okay? Woman? Yes, hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, go in the bedroom. Keep watching movies. I'll be there in a second, okay? Go, please, Eddie. Okay, sorry, ma'am.
No,
Oh
no
my goodness.
worries. So
She used to
cute.
be so good with this, and now she's like, no, she knows what I'm doing, so she wants to be a part of it. That's
Right,
what.
she's like, I wanna be a part of it. I want the attention. I guess she's just intrigued by, hey, maybe
She
someday she'll be
and
have her own social
she
media.
she literally knows you. She says Sonia. Oh
I
my gosh, so cute. She's the
That's so cute that
best.
she literally knows me. Oh my God, I love Addie. I wish I could meet her.
I bet she would love you. She'd be like,
I would
yeah,
love
come
her and I would
play,
love you too.
come play with me.
I would love to play with her. Oh my God, she seems so fun.
um, so what else? I'm trying to think of like typical day-to-day things that happen that might be more subject to CP like you wouldn't find in your typical able-bodied day.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have a
Also,
couple, but I don't really know. Okay, well, one is very daily. Um, so because of my vision again, maybe I'll like spill a crumb and it's like it's hard for me to see. Like I know like for someone who has like good vision, it's like they're walking by and they see it. I have to like really like zoom in, like hone in, not zoom in because you can't do that in like real life, unfortunately. But like I'll like
yeah.
have to get really close and so I'm like my roommate got mad about it. So like now I just kind of feel with my hand because
Mhm.
I it's really hard for me to see. So that's like a problem. So it's normally only a couple crumbs, but I'll leave a mess without intending to. So that's like a daily thing is like after I eat or like shift from like food from one container to the other, I'll just kind of move my hand around to see if like something like fell. Obviously if it's a bigger particle, I can see it, but like the little ones are really hard to see.
Of course, yeah.
Another one is with like reading. I mean, this is if you go out to eat, so not really daily, but like I go out to
Mm,
eat maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. It's
mhm,
and it say it's like fast food or like fast casual, and it's
mm,
not like a menu that you sit down and is brought to you, and you have to read it like behind like the counter.
mhm,
Um, I can't see it, so beforehand or even during, I will go online on my phone and just search the menu because I can't see. But then online they don't sometimes don't have the full menu. But yeah, I can't see the menu then. And then like what places like that say you have to like carry like a tray. I and that's
mhm,
really hard for me to or like serve myself at like a buffet style if they don't have anywhere to set the plate down. I can hold a plate with my right hand. Like if it's empty, like I can do that because I want to carry more dishes to the sink. But like a full plate, I can't hold it upright. When I hold it, it's very tilted. So
mhm,
if they don't have anywhere to like set the plate down, like which most times in buffets they don't, I can't really serve myself. So yeah,
mhm.
those are just like a couple that are like I'm not necessarily daily, but like often occurrences.
I am so glad you brought that up because I wanted to bring this up too. I hate eating in front of people. I am so
Oh, it's
subconscious.
so hard. Do you have like a hard time like cutting the food?
Yes, in fact, if I even like don't like order stuff if I'm alone, not them going out to eat alone, but maybe if I'm embarrassed by eating in front of this person, I will always make sure I get a meal where I don't have to cut it. Like I
Yes.
will. So I'm so embarrassed about eating in front of people. It's my whole life. I'm just so subconscious because I'm so messy,
Yeah, I'm like,
and
it's
it's
not
so
even
hard.
fully my CP. I'm just a messy eater. Like, it'll get all over my face or something, and I'm really bad
Hmm.
about remembering to like wipe my face, although I
Right.
try. And it's like, I don't know, it spills like if all over the place. I'm like, so I want to get something clean, like pizza or something. And then the whole cutting thing, if it's like not like so like thick or whatever, or like very like chewy, I can cut it. But again, I found a way where I can cut it, but it looks weird. So sometimes I do get a self-conscious about that. But I know if it's gonna be harder to cut, it's like you said, I just more off the menu. But it's like kind of sad because I feel like we should be able to eat what we want. And
Right.
it's hard for me to box food too.
Oh yeah. So I won't even do it again. If I don't have someone there to help me, like, I won't bring my food home. And that's not a huge deal, right? I mean, we ate, we're fine, you know, but you don't
Right, at
want to
least we have a
waste
lead,
it
but it's like I
either.
do like the leftovers. Sometimes if I'm feeling bold, I will ask like the waiter or waitress to box it, but
Hmm.
most of the times it's like I don't want to be an and I feel like weird sometimes like even with my friends like asking to do it, although you really shouldn't. Your friends are there to help you, but yeah.
Yes. See, I know, like, if I have a friend there, they'll be more than happy to help me. But it's still, it's like, oh God, she shouldn't have to do that, you know, in the
Yeah,
back of my
exactly. It's
mind.
not because they,
Yeah,
they want, they'll be more than happy to help. It's not that they wouldn't want to, but it's like just, I don't know. I feel like I sure don't want to be like a burden. I mean, it's not really being a burden because it takes 2 minutes, but it's like,
yeah.
yeah,
Also, like, I'll have my fiance cut my meat for me often,
mm,
like, if I get a steak or something.
yeah, that's
And
nice.
I see people, like, I don't know if they're watching him do it for me or the waiter sees it and they're like, but it makes me feel like, oh God, he needs someone better.
Right, it's like
Like,
you,
I feel so
I care
bad.
too much what other people think, where they're like, "Oh my God," but in reality, most people probably are too consumed in themselves to notice that he's cutting for
Yeah,
you. But it's like you think you see someone look over, it's like you fixate on that, like, "Oh my God, what are they thinking? That why is he helping me?" But it's like, again, like I feel like everyone has like their own struggles. Yours
yeah,
are just more visible than you need help with other things, but everyone needs help now
yeah,
and
I
then.
know. And it's just been like
But I'm
a
glad
big
your
issue
fiance
for
is really like
me.
accommodating and like helps you or
Oh yes,
oh,
absolutely. Whatever I need, and he is the best. He is
oh my
the
God,
best.
I'm so
But
happy for
he
you.
is so good that it makes me want to be better, you know?
That's good to be with someone who encourages you to be like the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
I love that.
And he always gets on me for speaking bad about myself, for putting myself down. He hates it. And the more he brings it up to me, the more I realize, yes, I should not be so hard on myself, you
No,
know?
that's good. You have someone to bring that awareness. 'Cause sometimes it's just so like innate to you that you don't necessarily realize you're doing it and that you shouldn't be doing it. So the fact that he's reminding you and you hear like that positive reinforcement, that's so
Exactly.
awesome.
And he didn't have to do that, right? It's because he's loved me and he's
Right.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he wants to. It's not that he has to, but he
Mm-hmm.
really cares enough to do it.
Yeah.
That
Very
is so
lucky.
awesome. Oh, another struggle I have. This is daily, multiple times a day,
Mm-hmm.
especially now being in college. I have
Mm-hmm.
to use the stairs a lot because, like, I live on the fourth floor, and a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
times our elevator is broken. So that's just 3 flights in itself. And of course, with my luck, none of my classes are on the first floor.
No,
We're
of
all
course
like on the
not.
second, third, or fourth floor. And so I use stairs a lot, which I can do stairs. It doesn't really exhaust me, but I guess it adds up because I probably do like maybe like 10 flights. That might be a bit of an exaggeration in a day, but yeah, it makes it exhausts me. But the main thing is because I'm left-handed and my balance isn't great, is that I have to hold the left railing, right? And the way it is in America is that you're meant to hold the right side, everything is on the right side. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like awkward if I'm going up the left and then someone's coming down and they're on that side. They don't really need the railing, but they're walking on that side. So if they're nice, they'll like just
Move.
move to the other
Yeah.
side and let me continue. But there are but other people who I'm like, can't you see me? Like, are you like nonchalant or whatever? And so then
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to awkwardly, like, I get so scared I'm gonna fall, kind of move my foot a little bit to the right. They go, and then I'm like, I go back to the left, but I don't really like doing that. So it's just like an ongoing struggle with like the whole railing. I can kind of go upstairs depending on like how good my balance is that day or how if I'm not really tired, I can, but it's very shaky. It's not smooth. Like it's and I go kind of fast because I don't know. I kind of play off the momentum of moving one foot in front of the other. And then there's times where like there'll be like only a railing on the right side, and that
Mm-hmm.
makes it insanely hard. I'm like
I have,
have to find
yes.
a different path.
I have the same issue. I have stairs at
Really?
home too to go downstairs, and that's where the laundry is, like the machine stuff. So I'm not good going downstairs. I have weird balance issue. It feels
Mm-hmm.
like almost a depth perception thing. Like it's
Oh
very hard
God.
for me to go downstairs, but upstairs is fine.
Yeah. Upstairs, I feel like
So
my balance is better, but downstairs, which I know for able-bodied people, they love downstairs. It's less work, but for me, up is my balance is better. Down is really hard, and sometimes it's hard for me to see the steps. So I like when they have like that
right.
line for contrast. That
Hmm.
makes it a little bit easier for me. But wait, so can you like carry like your laundry like up and down the stairs, or
Yeah, so
oh you
usually
can?
I get like a basket type laundry basket, like
Mm-hmm.
mesh. So I can put it on one arm, like put both the straps on one arm, and then I could use the
Oh, that's so nice.
handrail. Yeah.
Okay, I like that there's straps. Okay, because otherwise it's really hard. It's really hard for me to like even like carry like those big wide laundry baskets because it's
Hmm.
like I do have grip in my right hand, but it's like when it gets heavy, it's kind of hard. So like what
Yeah.
I have like is like the one that kind of goes up and down like more like a basket. It's really
Hmm.
convenient. So I can hold
Hmm.
that with both my hands. So I like really nicely. So that's so good.
Yeah, it's a shame that these basic things take up so much of our time
Right, and
and
thought. It's like you have to
energy.
think through. Like before I go out or before something happens, like I'm like I like there's like the like at least three things or something that I'll think about that an able-bodied person it's like never an ordeal with. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Or I'll need an adaptation for that. It's like
Right.
yeah, all these basic things that people take for granted
But
are a
we
little bit
do
of a
it.
struggle.
We get through it and we do it,
Right,
right?
we find a way. And like for me,
Hmm.
another thing is I can't really like take out the trash because you have to like pull on like both sides, and I
Right.
don't have
And
that
tie it and
strength in my right
everything.
hand. So, what I did last year in the dorms was I just had like a me and my roommate we had like a big like Aldi bag, and obviously it doesn't fit as much as a trash bag, but we didn't really have that much trash, and I could do that. So what we would do is take it out. I can use kind of both hands to like flip it into the dumpster, and some we would reuse it a couple times until it became really dirty, but because you didn't
Hmm.
have to pull it out. And so like with a trash bag, what I'm gonna do on my own is just keep it like inside the trash that way, and then close it that way. If it smells, it won't like smell the whole place. And then but don't put it like I'll just put it inside instead of like wrapping it on the outside, like
Right.
if that makes sense.
That'll be easier for you. And
Hmm.
hopefully no one messes with your garbage again.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. Ugh. What's in the trash should not be taken out of the trash.
No. Anyway, okay. So when we talk about winding down for the day, do you have any special bedtime routines or stuff you do every day to get ready for bed? Anything like that?
Um, yeah, so I like taking a shower in the night because I feel like it's really nice at the end of the day, like the hot water. Does hot water help like relax your muscles?
Oh yeah,
Kind of.
I love it.
Yeah, so I
I
like
wish
how
I
going
could
being able to
drown in it.
I will take like an hour shower. It's so bad, but it feels I like really good. So after a long day to kind of relax my muscles is super, especially if it's like such a cold day. The cold is not good for my CP at all. I
Yeah,
literally feel my muscles tighten. Is that
yeah,
what,
it
and you
sucks.
live in the cold. Oh my God, how
Yeah.
is that?
It's okay. I find myself, because I'm a smaller person, I think,
Hmm.
and I get so cold. I hate being
Right,
outside.
because you don't
So
have a lot of skin or something to
yeah,
protect.
so in the winter I mainly stay inside. I hate it. I hate the winter. I'm a
Right.
summer
And it's
baby.
so hard to walk through snow.
Yeah, and I used to know that my fiance makes sure that he salts like the walkway and the stairs to our house
Oh, that
because
makes it easier.
the ice is so bad for me because my balance is terrible. I cannot catch myself on nothing,
No,
right?
ice. Yeah, we had ice. And I had to like walk very like timidly, and it was like
Yes.
so slippery. It's
You
like ice skating
almost,
gone wrong.
yeah, you almost have to avoid the walkway if it's icy and go in the snow because that's your best bet, right?
Right, because at least it's like snow is like annoying to walk through, but at least it's doable and it's
Yeah,
hard
at
to get
least
slip.
you know you probably won't fall, right?
Right. Sometimes though, when I like lived in a colder state, when there would be like a foot of snow, like pulling your leg in and out of the snow, like because
Hmm.
my legs would sink into that,
Yeah,
like sometimes it'd be harder not to fall then. But yeah, overall,
and yeah, so yeah,
so
I
I
hate the
do,
cold.
yeah,
End of
I no,
story.
I the warmth is definitely better for my CP. I'm trying to nighttime. I do skincare and like I know like people it is obviously easier if you can use two hands. You can like
Right.
massage it in with two hands, but I make sure that I do like naturally because I'm left-handed. I you tend to like focus on that side, but I make a
Mm.
conscious effort to get like my whole face, and so but it's really this is something on a daily basis that reminded
Uh-huh.
me based on like the packaging or the container, whatever you want to call it, I really like the pumps. That's easy for me. I can
Yes.
push down with my right hand. It lands nicely in my left hand, or I could even do it one-handed if I wanted to, but I'm like might as
Hmm.
well use my right hand for something. But
Yeah.
like other containers, like for
Like
example,
little
like
jars.
yeah,
They suck, right?
they suck. Oh my God. And like having to like open it and then like it's hard to like push down. I don't know. Then you have to push for it to come out. I don't really
Mm.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, that again, like containers are like can be tricky, but
Yeah. Me too. Me too. And like your skin care stuff, right? You probably have multiple steps.
yes.
Gotta wash, gotta moisturize, gotta put your serum on and
Yeah,
everything.
it's quite a bit. And I use like these toner pads, and the way they are is that they're in this box and they're like all like connected and they stick really well together. And so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's hard for me to separate them. Like they have like a little tweezer and but sometimes it might grab two, and obviously like someone who has great usage of like fine motor skills in their second hand, you can kind of
Mm-hmm.
just peel them apart. So for me, I
Mm-hmm.
have to do a little more maneuvering so I'm not wasting it. And I only do grab one pad, so that can be
Mm-hmm.
a little tricky.
That's funny. I just bought some like that myself. And I was, doing the same thing. I was trying to get just one of
It's
them.
so
And
hard. You wouldn't think about that. I didn't think about that before I bought it. And I'm normally good, really good about
right.
anticipation. That's
I'm
something
like,
that
is
went over
this
my head.
worth it, Sarah? Is
Is
this
it worth it?
really?
But I actually really like the ones I have are so good. Do you like yours?
I it kind so I feel like it brings up like the acne like that's underneath, so it's kind of like detoxing your skin, which I
Mm,
think is good. But I'm like, I'm not liking what I'm seeing, so like you gotta just stick with it, right? And
right.
I'm in
Yeah.
that
It's like wait
process
for the
of just
results to happen.
sticking with it, yeah. So
What's your
yeah.
routine like nighttime?
So by like so you stay up late, right? I
Yeah.
go to bed super early
And you
because
wake up so early, so it makes
I
sense. Like you'll text me and I'm like, bro, I'm like
like when you answer me from the morning text, I've been up for like 5 hours.
yeah, you're like, it's midday for me.
So I am like by 7 o'clock. We've already had dinner, right? We've
Okay, I normally
already
don't even eat that early. Wow,
yeah.
okay.
So by 7, please, Eddie, please stop doing that. Okay, so by 7, I'm like exhausted,
Yeah,
and
you have a long
still,
day.
I typically have to clean up
Ugh.
after we eat, and then I have to get Addie kind of ready for bed and everything, and then I still sleep with her, so I'm typically trying to put her down at around 8-ish.
Yeah, that way you can get your
Yeah.
relaxing time before sleeping.
But typically she don't go to bed till like when I go to bed.
Oh
So,
God, she's like,
uh,
you're awake. I want to be awake.
exactly. And my
Wait.
she's doing flip.
Okay,
So
little gymnast.
my fiance, he wakes up at like 3 and 4 in the morning too. So he's in bed by 8 usually,
Right, so then
so
you're like responsible for the nighttime.
yeah. And
Yeah.
um so yeah. I get her ready for bed and we usually watch some TV. I know that's
Aw,
not great, but um I do it. I'm just done with the day, my body feels like typically every day. I'm not exaggerating. It feels like I got ran over by a bus. I'm just so tired
wow.
and my body is just limp from being so tired.
Oh my God,
And
that is exhaust. Wow, because you do so much in a day that it's like it does wear out. It's almost like everything you do is like how it's like the bus stop and then finally it just cracks.
yeah, like my body feels like it's done so much, but my mind is like I could have done so much more today, and that's
Oh
just
my
the
God,
biggest.
I relate to that.
Yeah,
That's the worst. It's like you kind of know in your
I
heart that
want
you
to
did a lot,
fix.
but your mind's like thinking, oh, well, you didn't do this. Oh, you could have done this. You didn't really have a
right.
productive day. It's like I feel like whatever you do,
Huh?
even if you like
Huh?
reach for the stars, at least for me, it's like never
What is
enough.
going on?
Yes, I totally agree with you and feel the same. And although I sleep, it's I still wake up so so
No.
tired. That's why I need all my caffeine.
Right, to get you through. I like wake up and I'm like, what, did I sleep or not?
Did I sleep? It felt like I just
Like
closed
sometimes like my
my eyes.
eyes are literally so droopy. I'm like I literally have no idea. You just have to force yourself, but and I like will
Yeah.
literally crash
Close
so
your
early. It's
eyes.
so bad.
Close one eye.
Oh,
And
one thing
then,
I thought of,
mm,
sorry, going back when you
no.
said dinner, it reminded me. Like, so say you like microwave something and it gets
Oh,
really hot. Like sometimes it's hard for me to take out of the microwave. Like I'll get like a napkin and pull it out. But like it's still I feel like if it's like a bigger bowl, it's kind of gets a little heavy, so it's kind of hard for me to take
It's
stuff
like
out of
it's
the microwave. Like
I
I don't
do.
know.
Yeah, it's hard. So you know how people have their microwave up top sometimes.
Yes, I
I
have that
would.
and I can barely reach it. I
Oh,
hate it.
I would never be able to do that.
It's such a pain in the ass. That's how my apartment is. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear my shower. I guess it's dripping water because I showered like an hour ago.
No, not at all. I'm sorry about my child who is
It's cute though.
destroying the whole house.
More for
Oh,
you to clean.
no.
She's the destroyer, you're the creator.
Yeah, yeah, basically, yeah, she creates master bases for me to
Hey, but when you're
dissect.
older, she'll take care of you someday.
I mean, I hope
I'm sure
she'll
she'll
be
love you
like,
so much
Mom,
if
I
she'll
got, I
want
gotta
to.
do this, I gotta do that. Can't, sorry, I can't.
No, it's a lot.
um, I also have like tea at the end of the day because my mind goes all night if I don't like actively settle down. And I find myself on the nights I'm like scrolling through Instagram
Oh
and
God, not doom scrolling.
yeah, I do that and it's not good. I
No, and
hate
that
it.
gets rid
I
of the
hate the way I
melatonin
feel.
too because the bright screen mimics the sun.
Yeah, I do it, I actively do it, and I actively know it's terrible for
Yeah,
me,
it's like a bad
but
habit
then
that you can break. We do
it's,
bad things that we know are bad, but we just don't
yeah,
stop.
but
That's what how these addictions form.
right. And honestly, it's just like my mind does not want to think of what it should be, or it doesn't want to think of those things that I just are eating my mind. You know, I
Oh
just
my God,
want
I'm
to
so sorry.
disassociate totally.
Yeah, it's so I of course like the mind starts running when your body wants to sleep, but then the mind isn't in cohesion with that. I like get so many like bad thoughts. Like, do you think of like mistakes you made like years ago, or like do you fret about like the future?
Absolutely. And
That
I've
sometimes keeps me up.
noticed, yeah, I noticed when I'm like, it's been a bad day or someone said something rude to me or something like that. It's exaggerated, you know. I think of it more
Mm,
like
I do
it's
that.
the snowball effect, right? One thing goes bad and like it
One thing leads to
snowballs.
the other. Literally,
Yeah,
like snowballs, dominoes. It's ugh. Yeah,
yeah.
that's terrible. I do that too. Like I'm like if I had a bad interaction or someone says, then I'm like my mind is like going over and I'm like convincing myself, oh my God, it must be true.
Yeah. Do you wanna? Is there anything really good that happened to you this week that you want to share?
Something good that happened to me this week. Actually, yes, one, I feel like everything's going wrong besides one thing. I got my, I was able to start writing for, the newspaper at my college, and I got the article, like the print copy came out today, so I was like super excited to go, like, pick it up. I went to a couple different buildings that they didn't have it, and then I finally went to one, and I don't know, that was so cool to see it, like, written, and then the digital copy is meant to come up today, but for some reason it still hasn't. Maybe in the next couple hours. I'm trying to think.
What did you write about?
Um, the thing is, like the way they advertised it, they made it seem that you could like write about anything, and I really wanted to like write about something related to CP or like bullying or something. And I mentioned loneliness because I feel like that's something very prevalent and that I can relate to, and a lot of people can. So then she let me like write about loneliness, but it had to, of course, tie back to the college. I'm like, bro, they're just using me for promotional material. So I just wrote like how like the effects of like how loneliness can really affect you like mentally and stuff, and just like how it can like make you feel like there's no purpose almost. And then wrote like how ways to alleviate that at this specific college.
Well, one thing that happened to me, it was kind of last, well, a couple of days ago. Um,
Oh, what?
one of my friends works at a company and he's part of a, I forgot what it's called, ERG or something. And
Oh,
they
okay.
basically advocate for persons with disability in
I
the
love
workplace.
that.
And they have this meeting every May, and it's got like 100 people there. And he asked me if I wanted to talk in this meeting and explain to them what it's like being a mother with CP with an able-bodied child.
That's
And
such a cool opportunity.
I know I don't know if I'm gonna do it though. I am
Do
so
it. It's like
nervous.
if you
I
feel
know I should
comfortable.
do it. I'm just so nervous about being outside
Yeah,
in
because you have
front
to
of
be
all
really
the people.
vulnerable, right? But it's like I feel like people could, like other disabled mothers can relate to that. They'll get like motivated. And so I feel
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
would be really good to talk. Wait, when would you do it if you do it?
It's in May.
Oh
I
yeah, you
think the
said May. Okay,
beginning of
okay. That's still
May.
a few
Yeah.
months away.
And he said like basically he thinks people they typically hear about parents with children with disabilities, but they don't get to hear about um parents with
No,
disabilities.
that's so
You
true.
know.
We always hear it the other way around. So I think it's gonna be so insightful to have
Yeah.
you raise it because you do a good job, and so it's gonna be super
Oh, I
insightful.
do.
Aww.
So yeah. Okay. That's my good thing for the week.
That's really good. I'm so excited. 4 months from now, you better be telling me that you did it.
Yeah, I want to know, and especially my friend. He's so sweet. He's so
Aw.
supportive.
Yeah, I'm sure he would love if you did that.
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity for you and him.
Yeah. And so yeah. Okay. We also just want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. We
Yes, please
really
continue
appreciate it.
to.
And we are sorry to see Carson leave, but I'm sure everything's gonna work out for him, and he'll be
Yeah, we
fine.
wish him the best, and I hope you
Yeah.
guys will still continue to support us even without him.
Yes. Anyways, we want to be a voice for the CP community, offering our experience, insight, and advice. We want to help anyone feeling alone. We want to help build people up and shed some light on those that don't have CP. We strive to create an engaging environment, directly answering questions from you guys. And we also want to encourage you to reach out and follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yes.
And thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Bye.